Hey everyone, sorry I missed last week, but this week we are going to hopefully finish up doing the CAD for Wendigo, the undercutter, the Antweight undercutter that I'm working on. And since we still got to work on the wheels don't exist yet. I did do some CAD just before this stream. Pretty much the only thing I did is I made the rear and the sides the same part, because I felt that it was a bit redundant having those be two separate parts. So also I figured it would save us a little bit of weight with two fewer screws. But I didn't quite finish the part. Now that I just realized now that, so we'll get into that. Oh, hey, King Pie Games, glad you can make it. Yeah, sorry I missed last week. That was actually the first time I missed since I've been doing this every week, other than like for the holidays. I just caught up doing other stuff last week. Gotta re-add the holes. Although I'll probably push the holes out more now that there are fewer holes in the front, or in the, yeah, in the, there's fewer holes. Since this is one part, I don't need the 2 extra screws. Make them equal. And measure it from the inside. I don't want these centered because ideally it's not centered. Because I want to keep the base plate a little bit away from that front. But yeah, that hole's also going to be closer to the edge, just so, since there's not the extra hole there. Just mirror that hole. Okay, then we got that. I think we'll just cut all the way through. Oh, that's, since I moved those holes, I'm gonna have to change the top and bottom plate. What's kind of funny is that I'm mid making changes that I made pretty much partway through working on other robots. I always do this. I think in the first iteration of a robot, I end up creating too many. Yeah. Why do you do this to me? You're like, it's not me. That part's no longer. It is actually still there. You're just. Just fucking with me. I want to do it cleanly and correctly. Of course. Just gotta fix everything. Okay. That part, I already know I have to fix this part. yeah, that hole also doesn't exist. Oh, those are carried over from the bottom, I think? Let's change the bottom first. No, those are based on the top plate. What's the top plate based? No, we're gonna. So what size does this hole end up being? If I didn't find a problem. Oh yeah, I think I found a problem. Wait, how are they? The other one said it's from the. What is going on? Check some stuff. I think I effed up. What size are these? Are 3mm. So they probably should be smaller than that. I think I accidentally based on the sides, which the holes for the TPU need to be significantly smaller than the holes for everything else. Or for the carbon fiber specifically, not necessarily everything else, but you know what I mean. We're going to try 2.5 for everything to start. We're going to be threading into it. Because I'm going to use... My plan is to use M3... M3 plastite screws, but I'm going to do it... But I want the holes to be pretty tight. Because if I don't make the holes tight enough, it's going to not work. I haven't released the most recent Hodag video, but in the fights that I had the last event, the holes were too small, and that ended up happening. Wait a minute. Yeah. SolidWorks hates me. Like, this program hates what I try to do in SolidWorks. Like, I have everything dependent on each other, and it's like, why are you doing that? It gets angry at me. It's like, first off, how dare you? why are you angry at me? Oh God. What have I done? This isn't lining up for some reason. Okay, that's where it's supposed to be. Oh, I think I fixed it. Unless things are angry at me now. Okay. Back to fixing all this. The hole problem is these holes are all the wrong size. Because they need to be bigger. I'm making these holes so big because it prevents them from like snapping to something. And I don't want them to snap. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror, just going to do some feature. Mostly so I don't have to do everything. I think it'll end up being cleaner in the future when I end up having to do, if I end up making changes, it'll make the changes a lot cleaner. Oh, darn it. Oh, I'm doing this in the wrong order. Yeah. You're gonna get angry at me. No, I still want to do the top first. No, I don't want to do the top first. I think I have to do this one first. This one's based on the other. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Oh, this is actually the correct size. Actually, it's probably bigger than it needs to be. 3.4. Let me see something real quick. I think 3.1 is the right size. There we go. Conveniently, now we can do... Oh, nope. Make all these equal, because that one's already equal. And we want to mirror it. Yeah. Oh. I didn't click mirror. Yeah, this weekend we're going to RSL up in Hastings. So I'm pretty excited about that. New robot Ozark Howler, which turned out to look like crap. Because I am terrible with woodworking tools. There is a reason. Why? No, it doesn't. Don't lie to me. Don't gaslight me. Where are these intersecting contours? Like what are you smoking? You're out of your gourd. Oh, you just didn't. Oh, you weren't gonna. I see how it is. That's childish of you, SolidWorks. Make me individually select everything. Like a jerk. Game SolidWorks. I know you know better. I don't always have to do this. All right. Okay. You know what? I think I want to put a wall between all the electronics and the brushless motors. Just actually what I'm gonna do. No, not that one. We're gonna edit this sketch real quick. Just to sort of actually I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna yeah, we're gonna do it that way. And then before you say anything about where the electron's gonna come out, we're gonna do one of these. Do this. Trying to create a little slit for our wires. That way we can just slide them through without too much trouble. Do 8mm. We want enough room for everything. Do it. We'll probably actually do it a good chunk of the do 18 actually. Give it a generous amount of space. So it's not like hopefully that works out. I mostly am connecting it in the middle, so like I was considering not connecting in the middle, but I'm mostly doing that so I can it doesn't like if I don't connect in the middle, more want to move like that. That way there's at least something preventing it from going all the way. We actually kind of want. Yeah, this is going to be one of those where I'm probably going to want to mostly so it's not as eager to bend and flex and stuff. This is going to be a really tight fit for the electronics. Oh, I'm going to have to make room for a switch. I realize I haven't, and it's probably going to want to be on the top. Oh. Oh, that's probably why. 1 second. Yeah, now I'm debating where I want to put the switch. Probably one of the sides in this area. I think I do want to make sure I put the battery on the top. I'm definitely gonna probably want to 3D print this first to make sure everything fits, especially the electronics. Because there's a possible chance I might have made it too tight in there. Where was I? Oh, I'm trying to find a place to put a hole. No, actually what I want to do, I think, is insert the fingertip switch. This is a significant portion of this space. Just telling me that maybe it should be slightly long. The whole robot should be slightly longer. Maybe not that phase, but that much. We want to keep it actually like a millimeter away. At this part, it's make these equal. And then what we want to do is these are supposed to be 2.5 mil. Make them 2.4. Fine. Definitely don't want through all. Probably 8. We probably want it pretty close to through, basically. Maybe not. 6. 5 is probably good. We're really just mounting a switch. Switch hole. Prickle. Acting freaking weird for. The fuck is this? Going from arbitrary places? Good enough, especially if you make the hole big enough. And we want to mirror it because I don't want to have to deal with, oh, I put the top plate on backwards. So we're just going to make it symmetrical. Wait. No. What? What did I just do? Is it gaslighting me again? Oh, it's because it's the whole bullshit about selecting entities. Okay, so now I'm realizing this hole is like way too freaking close to that. Now that I don't like that. You know what? I think I'm going to push them further out and just put a hole also in the middle. We'll circle back to that one. So much for getting around to those wheels I was talking about. Also, those collide with those screws that hold it together. Or hold those switch-ons up. You know what? I had a feeling this was going to happen. I was just going to end up putting a screw in the middle. So those are going to be equal. Now we have to add another hole to the top plate. Yeah, plus, I mean, I feel like that part's going to be hit enough. Having that third hole there is going to be good anyways. It's the right thing to do. I like how, I like how the screws, it's like, yeah, this is where those screws go, right? Oh, SolidWorks. SolidWorks. You goofy. Either way. Okay. They're gonna be a real tough hit. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a test print of everything. I'm debating also running this as a plastic ant before I run this as a full ant. So sorry. Okay. I have to change the bottom plate. Fix it. Whatever. You're using the wrong references anyways. Do these holes from scratch. Okay, convert. Kind of annoyed. Yeah, because that was I made these the same part because that was a thing on Bigfoot where I end up making parts that were separate parts, the same parts, and it actually made it a lot more durable. Because what's better than screwing things together? Just having them exist as one part. Yeah, I'm realizing that this. Oh, that is. What? No, that hole doesn't need to be there. Did you guys see me click that hole? I don't remember clicking that hole. I don't know what's going on with that. I need to just get rid of that. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I was thinking I'm like 6 is a lot for the bottom plate, but the bottom plate isn't just to hold all the guts in, it's to hold the stuff together. Okay. My wheel assembly is currently lacking in that there's no actual wheels. Also, that's not even mentioning the fact that, yeah, there's a lot of things missing. Oh. Also mention missing some holes. Those holes. Weird. Never mind. For some reason I thought those holes were missing, but they're just hidden by the wheels. How big are these tires again? .41 millimeters in diameter, apparently. I have a writing utensil somewhere. 41 millimeters. And they're what? Say 12 to 13 millimeters wide. I just really want to get that dimension in there. Okay. Really that many things to be angry. You know what? Actually, we're just going to hide them because I think they're actually things dependent on it. Because I forgot I created planes based on these. I can't remember if there's anything special I need to do in order to do this. But you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing I did. I actually designed wheels that weren't. Those are Cowler wheels. What have I done? Oh god. How did I accidentally get rid of that? God. I've never accidentally got rid of my left toolbar before. God damn it. I'm gonna lose it. Where's... There we go. Okay, so we got it back. We're just gonna, before we make changes, do the same thing we just did. I realized also I did it by the shaft diameter for the second dimension. Whatever. I'm gonna do this in millimeters, feels right. I think I've done most of my assembly in millimeters. Mine is not a terribly that much different. So we're probably actually not even gonna change that much. Okay. This is an actual wheel. I'm gonna this is a wheel, and since I am making the gonna custom make them, I'm also making the mold for it at the same time. And I'm just using Bigfoot's wheel mold and stuff and basically contracting the diameter, since there was a lot of work to actually make the mold itself. So I'm kind of just editing that. Although I might this center part. I think I want to use a 4mm because I think currently I have it set. I'm trying to bait what kind of shaft I'm gonna use. But yeah, this is my wheel. No, I think we want to keep a... Now, I think we will try the 4mm. A little bit bigger. Give it a little more breathing room. Oh yeah, I didn't actually change the height of it. Edit part. No, I did. What? Hold up. How is it the exact dimension? Did I know? Okay. I think we might just do the same height, since apparently... Weird. Like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Okay. Oh yeah, we want millimeters. Makes sense. Wait. I'm dumb. I made the hub the exact size that I'm gonna have to, whatever. I'm gonna go back. This is why I should have done this part first, but... Actually, I think that's all I needed to change, because I'm not changing the height. Well, actually, I will need to change other things, but I think I want to change the hub again first. We do that, and then we need to go back to the hub. First off, we're just going to suppress this. We're going to stop being dumb. Okay, 30 might be a little. Okay, then we got to do that. Got to make this much smaller. I think that should be the driven one because that's just gonna make the other ones dependent. I want to change this so that they fit together all nice and smooth like. Don't worry, we got this. I can't, before you ask wall. Oh, nope. Oh, why don't you just like make it dependent on the other? I tried that, and for some reason it does not like it when I try to do that. So we're just eyeballing it. Be good enough for government work. Okay, so we got the wheels. Just gonna. Wait, no, this is supposed to be wheel. This should be suppressed, and then we go here. You know what, we're just gonna... Let's not have that one. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Just wanted to... Entities that one millimeters out of there. We want to make surface we want to change, call it rubber. But give it an estimate. Properties. Do not want to override the property. Estimate amount. Not sure how that affected the override. Whatever. Very probably heavier than that. Probably the estimate it had was more accurate. Swap that. Okay. Wait, the fuck? How, these aren't supposed to be free floating? the fucking joke? Where the... Why is there at the top plane? Who did this? Normally... What? Drive me crazy. Okay. Don't mind me being astonished and realizing how much of the robot was dependent on the fake wheels. Excuse me? Let me casually fix. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Did I never constrain the width of this robot? No. Stop it. Okay, I fixed it. Oh god, I don't know if you guys realized what was just happening, but I realized that the chassis was just built from a distance. I never actually set the width of the robot directly. Stop it. Stop it. What am I doing? I'm not trying to create... It got angry at me about the sketch, but to be fair, I was not even trying to create a sketch. In my defense. Your Honor. Okay. Okay, so I need some 3mm T burnouts. I don't think I have. Do I have 3mm T-nuts? Not T-nuts. T-nuts aren't a thing. Square nuts. That is a square nut. Matter of... Open this real quick before I do a bunch of shenanigans, because I don't think this is the right square nut. Stop. I think it's an 1818. I think that's not even metric. Okay. Okay. Some nuts, sorry, but that you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, 222. Sorry, I gotta place these where they go. Okay, so we're just adding some square nuts. Now we're just gonna do. Actually, nope, that's not where I want to make a sketch. Thank you for reminding me. SolidWorks. Not where I want to be. Oops. Oh. 7 millimeters. Is equal 7.5. We'll see how that works out. Maybe 7.4. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if I even want that. I don't think I want to like. Okay, before I get too crazy, let's at least make these perpendicular. Okay. Let's just make this. Horizontal. Oh shit. Try to make things perpendicular. Until it sorts itself out. I think if I make, there we go. If I make 3 of them perpendicular, it has to be correct. Nope, we don't want to go that far. Meters. Actually, probably not even 2.2 millimeters. Oh, that means. Oh, that's the screw for the top hole. I don't think it'll collide. I don't think it goes that far in. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna not do it slightly less, just so it's. Oh, I think I'm gonna do it slightly less than 2. I'm gonna do 2 instead of 2.2 because if it's. I just wanted enough that it kind of thread sticks in, but actually, before I move on and mirror that, I want to make sure that extending over the edge isn't a problem. I don't think it is. I don't think it goes into anything. It does go into our carbon fiber plate, so maybe we don't want to do that. Fine. I get rid of a. There we go. I was like, I got rid of something I didn't want to get rid of. Tool. Just make that one. Yeah, well, fine. We'll do it the boring way. We don't want to have the nut collide with the carbon fiber plate. Aim. That. Okay. Okay, so I need to find shoulder bolts. 1 second. I go look for shoulder bolts. I'm dumb. I am so very dumb. For real. I did not need M4 through screw nuts. I needed M3 screws because the 4mm shafts use M3 screws. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Okay, actually, whatever. I'll continue with the shoulder screws while oh. Diameter 4. M3. Length 15. Like 16 so. Because we need to at least go from here to here with the shoulder. At least 50. Ideally, and we want the total length to be well, at least that. We need $16, like a 5mm. I say this was 18 or a little bit more than 18. So at 18 4mm thread. Specify the material, I guess. Just to estimate the weight. Whoops, wrong assembly. We are so close to being done. Oh my god. It's kind of annoying realizing I don't know if I'll get done. I don't know if I'll be at a point tonight. Actually, I mean, let's be honest. I'm close enough that I'm probably gonna end up having to finish it offline, but because I don't think I'm not like, oh, this is ready to go, but I'm also like not sure if what's left would be worth a whole extra stream. I don't know. It depends on how motivated I am tonight. It also depends on if this stuff is underweight. Also, I may end up getting Delrin washers for this, but otherwise we may end up running. Before we do that, oh yeah, we want to add some screw. So close, so close. I don't know. Interesting. That's many options. All right. You know what's funny is now because I'm using the right size screw, this feature would probably be rotated because because we're gonna do it to like 5.9. Actually, just do it so it's parallel. That way, whatever vibe I'm feeling. I'm doing it. I want to do it this way, so that way, because it's printing. I think you can guess how I want to print it. I'm going to print it with this side down. That way, there just won't be an overhang when it prints, and it just prints smooth, and I don't have to be like, oh, there's an overhang. It's just like don't have an overhang. Oh, how thick? No, I don't think the the thickness. I don't know why I'm stuttering in that way. Thin profile. I think we do. Do we want thin? I guess they're all thin. Like the same. Okay, so here we are. We're so close to greatness. Why do I do this to myself? Knowing my luck, this is gonna be what's gonna put this bitch overweight. Like, Because last we checked, we were underweight. I haven't checked in a while. And not hoping to have to get creative. I can avoid getting too creative. That is the goal. Which sounds ironic that the goal is to not be creative. But if I'm having to be creative, something is probably gone wrong. I can only emotionally handle so much creativity. Nope, I do not want to mirror the entire assembly. Very much. For estimates, I do estimates as nylon because nylon is slightly less dense than like TPU, and I know it won't be 100% infill. So if I do that, I know that it's going to be, it's going to be relatively close. Because obviously I know the trick that I can just slice it and do it, but that takes time. Not an instantaneous thing. 43.75. Fuck. That is uncomfortably close to being overweight. Oh my gosh. All right then. Because I know there's like a couple nuts that are missing and stuff. And there's not like the actual electronics, like the actual. Oh yeah, and there's these shoulder bolts. Shit. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. This. Eesh. This is an uncomfy close. This is gonna be. But yeah, we are uncomfortably close to that. Actually, suppress all those screws, or did I hide them? Rear mount doesn't exist. The wheels slimmer. They are. Yeah, they are pretty thick. Let's see what that did. They are thicker than they need to be, I think. Let me think. Where's my calipers? There. Because trying to imagine, because currently they're 12.7 millimeters. Let's visualize that real quick. About. Oh yeah, that's a thick one. That's a thick one. Oh yeah, because that's half an inch. And that's pretty thick. Yeah. That would also mean I probably have a smaller shoulder bolt too. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to. What's that do? No. part. Let's make it. I literally just had calipers. 12.7. And if we make it 1.7, half an inch, bring it down 10. 10's probably good enough. That'd be significantly smaller. Make the whole thing. I'm also have no idea how accurate these weight estimates are. Good. Make sure I change the mold, because that would be bad if I forgot to change the mold. That would make me very sad. Yeah, because rubber can add up. I had a feeling trying to add forks to something like this. Okay, that we added back in a couple screws and we got rid of. Oh yeah, yeah, we're gonna have to make some concessions. I'm also unsure of how accurate my 3D printed part estimates are, but. What's kind of funny is that it's like, oh, these should be out more, but wait. Let me check something real quick. That last mate, or not the last mate, but I meant to do. I didn't want to do that from there. I should do that from the motors. They're a little less likely to change. They're less subject. Oh, I haven't even added the screws for the hub motors either. Or not the hub motors. You know what I mean? The tangential drive motors. Just for reference, how big is how heavy is this? 21 grams. Because like each individual thing is, yeah, I don't think a lot of these individual parts are that heavy, but I think they add up to be pretty heavy. No clue how thick this is. Wait a minute. Hold up. 2 millimeters. An option. sure. Fine. Hmm. Before I hack away anymore, let's get our shoulder bolts for these. Conveniently, same shoulder bolts. Yeah, this is gonna be a night. This is sad. I don't think I actually did I add material to the nuts. Of course I didn't. That's gonna be a little bit more weight because that's gonna add. Right now it's 0 grams, effectively. 0.01 grams. So I mean, it didn't add much. I don't like having overweight bots, but I knew I was trying to do a lot with a little with this robot. Like if this was like a 3-pounder, it would have been a little bit more less sketchy, but also I could probably also get away with smaller screws though too. Or smaller, shorter screw maybe. Good. Watch, this puts us overweight. You're technically still underweight. I do think that's more weight than like the other screws I have to add. And because also there's still the top and bottom screw that's hidden at somewhere. These 4 are meant to go to that, but I think that's gonna end up being. I mean, I think these are pure rubber technically. I think these forks are estimated to be higher than they actually are because both forks are almost 20 grams. I don't think they're gonna actually be 20 grams. I guess what I could do, I could get a better estimate. At least for some of these big parts. Whatever. Enough. Buddy. Okay. So current mass properties 46 grams. 46. Do Mark 3. We're not going to do PT. We're going to do GPU. Did I? Oh, I am dumb. I didn't save as STL, did I? I hate it when I do that. That's going to be a nightmare for me later. Hopefully I remember to fix that before we move on. Or before I go to bed tonight. Okay. So let's say 15%. How's that? How do I like that? Okay, other than the fact oh, yeah, I need to fix that. Let's Okay, let's ignore that for a moment. This is estimating to be 33 grams. And let's say because I like a little bit more, let's add a fourth perimeter maybe. So we are going to be it's okay. So I think this is still probably going to end up being a little bit lighter than it currently is. Also, when I fix whatever that extra piece is, I don't think the cut worked correctly. It might have gotten broken for all the shit that happened. But either way. You know what? I think we can make this work. I think it's going to be fine. I think before I added the shoulder, I think it's going to be fine. This is fine. We're not going to have I think it's this is fine. I think after the event, I think I'm probably going to call it. I think so I have the event this weekend, so I'm not going to like start printing stuff right this moment. I think I'm going to print it, assuming I'm going to do a normal one, I'm going to print the carbon fiber parts out of like either PETG or PLA Plus or something like that, just so I can make sure the electronics fit. Because of, like I mentioned, it's like really tight in there. So I'm probably going to print with some of the carbon fiber parts like that, and then TPU, what's supposed to be TPU, and then once all that fits and it functions, maybe I'll order the carbon fiber parts. But yeah, I think this is pretty much it. I had talking points I wanted to get to, but I never got to them. I was too busy actually just getting stuff done. Oh, before I go, I should fix that. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure what what. I think I see what happened. It's at the origin. Centered at the origin. Well, that's supposed to. Jason's. No, that's not supposed to be. Oh no. The fuck? A random point? What? Oh, YouTube is not receiving. Oh no, am I having a connection issue that's gonna... Oh, never. It sorted itself out, I guess. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, guys, I'm done. I'm like, oh shit, no, I need to fix this. I need to fix this before I forget about it. Well, this is a problem we already found. I just forgot. I was like gonna end the stream, but I was like, wait a minute. I never actually fixed that problem I pointed out. Why is there nothing? There's no center. Give me a center. Fine. We're gonna do this the hard way, I guess. I do feel good about the weight. I think this is... My assembly is just cursed because I have too many dependencies. Okay. I fix it? Okay. That appears to have fixed the issue. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to do... I don't know when I'm going to do it because I think after the event, I'm going to be focused on trying to get RSL this weekend, Wendigo. And yeah. Yeah. Well, also, if I don't fix it now, I'm going to go to the event. I'm going to do a bunch of stuff and then I'm going to go back to this. And I'll be like, okay, I'm ready to start printing and I'm going to print it out and I'm going to get it. And it's going to be like, oh, I never fixed the thing. I'm mostly worried about if I don't fix it now, I'm just going to forget. But yeah, I think I might start 3D printing some of this soon, but we'll see if that ends up happening. I know that, yeah, I'm gonna have to, I want to 3D print these, what's gonna be carbon fiber before it ends up being, like before I order the carbon fiber, because I don't know if everything's gonna fit and do fit checks. I might, but after the event, I'm probably going to be focused on getting Hodag, whatever, because there's changes I already want to make to Hodag. I'll get into more of that more so in the next stream next week. Mostly, I just want to have that be more one piece and have it be stronger. But for this, yeah, I think maybe I'll start printing it soon. We'll see. But because I want this to go to an event in April, I believe. I think April. I don't think March. March is the next event after this weekend, but I don't think it's going to be ready by March. But yeah, that's all I have for tonight, and hope you guys have a good one.